It is Monday, the 22nd of September, I think. Yeah, 2025. And if you've been looking at the Bitcoin and altcoin charts in the past hour or so, you'll know, or actually several hours, you'll notice that begun, the price action has begun the week by following the returns to the downside. Price action did drop a couple points on Bitcoin. And in the land of low time frame over leveraged traders, that has obviously caused a significant number of fast liquidations to the downside. And some people catch some nice scalps, surely, to the back to the upside as it bounced, going up about halfway of what it already lost in the last hour. Um, Not surprising. That is usually how that goes. The question is this crash over, or is it just the beginning? Are we going to see much more dumpage as the day and week continues? Well, look at the VEPs. Look what it's telling you on the weekly time frame and the daily time frame. You really should not be surprised by what it's doing if you know how to read the VEPs. Right over in Alpha Trading, you can see the people in the general chat who've been talking about this, posting about what they saw coming in on the charts, the moves they were able to make a very good decision on ahead of time, whether it was staying out of the trade or jumping into a short or jumping into a bounce after the flash crash. Question is it over? Or are we going to continue to see more movement to the downside? Well, again, look at the VEPs. Look at what the information is telling you, right? On every time frame, you have different information. So there's different trades to be had in different directions if you know what you're doing. Of course, if you don't know what you're doing, that's a whole different story. And you probably shouldn't be trading. But if you do know what you're doing, well, there's been gangbusters for people running shorts and then taking profits. By the way, notice where, for example, Bitcoin went to, right? The second weekly buy level on the VRE. So it should be no surprise that at that point, there was a significant amount of buy pressure, right? And that's why the price, stopped dropping at that area and began to follow the returns back to the upside from that area, because the volatility, the entropy, variance, returns oscillator, all that stuff was set to go back up, and it did. This really shouldn't surprise anybody if they know how to read the VEPs. But again, if you don't know how to read the VEPs, well, then there you go. Again, you shouldn't be trading, probably, right? I mean, I know people do. Most people do, because they don't know what the VEPs is. But hey, maybe one day in the future, more people will. Maybe you'll know. Maybe if you don't know yet, you'll learn what the VEPs is. And, we teach that stuff for free and not for trading, because we just want people to know how to trade the VEPs the same way that HFT firms run the markets using the same math that we use in alpha trading. We want you to be able to do that. And you don't have to sit there and calculate things yourself. You just have to understand how to read the indicators and take the relevant action. That is the beauty of our tools, right? Amazing calculators that do the work for you and make it possible for you to trade with a higher rate of confidence and a lower rate of uncertainty. That, after all, is the point of trading with a system like the VEPS. The whole point is to have higher certainty, higher confidence, less uncertainty. That way you know the probabilities are in your favor. So it doesn't matter whether the prices are going up or down. As long as you trade with the probabilities, you're going to be all right. As long as you remember to manage your risk very tightly and to follow the 3 simple rules, right? What are the 3 simple rules? Take your profits early and often, limit your loss, and don't be emotionally attached to your trade. So say you entered a long, but you should have entered a short, and you see that it's going against you even within the first minute, okay, or even within the first 30 seconds, right? And it's starting to creep down. And you're thinking, well, it's going to bounce from here. Hey, man, if you were wrong, if the first thing that happened after you entered your trade was the price moved against you, literally at the first sign of it, honestly, you should be getting out. Why? Because you should be only getting in the trade when the indications are saying that it's going to go the way of your trade. And if it doesn't happen right then and there, or very shortly thereafter, the smartest thing to do, honestly, is to get out of the trade. Because so often we hold on to trades, sure that it's going to go back in our direction, and then it doesn't. And then even if it does go in our direction, then we suddenly feel a little bit greedy, like, oh, it was right, it's going to keep going. And then it quickly turns back against you. And suddenly you went from a slightly profitable trade where you could have gotten out with a little bit of profit, and suddenly you're back in the negative. And now you're like, oh, I'm going to wait again. It's going to go up again for sure. And then it doesn't. And then it proceeds to drop 1, 2, 3%. And you start freaking out. If you were trading like Bonk, in the past hour, I mean, man, I saw prices drop 6, 7% or something like that, before the little bounce. That kind of thing can liquefy or liquidate your account if you're using high leverage, etc. Which too many traders are doing, unfortunately. Anyway, that's the quick update for you. Thought I would just give you a heads up and wish you all happy and profitable trading. And from here on the west coast of the Middle East, and to all my fellow members of the tribe, I wish you a Shana Tova Umetuka, which means a Happy New Year, happy and sweet New Year. And because it's now coming into the New Year's holiday, so not sure I'll be doing a video tomorrow, probably not. We'll see. But yeah, it's a holiday. Things are very quiet. What is this? Okay. Hello there to you. Anyway, I'm going to get going. And remember, there will be a live stream today in Alpha Trading at 9 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time. At least that's when it's scheduled to happen. So just go to alphatradinghq.com/Discord to enter the Discord if you're not already in the Discord. And you can enjoy being part of the live stream. Okay? Talk to you guys later. Peace.